lot of people, they live boring lives.
I don't want to live boring.
All I'm saying is you put all your inhibitions aside and be willing to risk it all.
Fun, right?
Yeah, well, be willing to risk it all for the love that you have for your spouse. If you're conditional always and giving yourself to your spouse, if it's whether he does or she does.
Yeah, you get in trouble with that.
You cannot, it's got to be unconditional. You got to be all in regardless.
So give up on the conditions.
Yep.
And just love like you're supposed to love, right?
You're home. It matters. You're there to make a difference.
Hey, podcast. You're laughing again when we start podcast. It's podcast number 189. It is kind of Valentine's week. I mean, we're just a couple days away. Our Marriage Matters getaway is in a little more than a week. I mean, this is a busy time.
It's a great time.
Hold your microphone up or they won't even hear you.
It's a great time. I'm not used to this thing still, but
I know.
but
Maybe
again,
we might not do this anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, I would rather not.
We should have our new little studio area ready here before maybe too much longer. So I know.
Give us a little bit more room. The reason I was laughing is she's arguing with me. She's been arguing with me about my knee space, and she's saying I'm in her knee space, so she's bumping knees with me. So
I'm kind of just turning this way today. Evidently, my knees have grown.
I just need more room, baby.
Well.
All right, here we go. Let's get into the subject again. This is
this love month.
This love month.
Love week.
And,
that's right.
Again.
But Valentine's is not just a day. Don't you treat it like it's just a day, okay? Right? You need to, do something special today, like out of the ordinary, just leading up to Valentine's. Wouldn't that be neat?
I think you need to treat each other special always, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, though.
It's not just a holiday.
No, but I'm just saying, like, today, you could just do something out of the ordinary.
I definitely agree. It's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Just get outside of your comfort zone.
That's right. For Valentine's Day.
Thank you for that. I just believing for your life.
Stop it.
No, again, it is, again, you just put all the inhibitions aside and just.
I see where you're going with this.
Where am I going?
Well, that's not the topic today.
Okay. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Sure you do.
I don't know for sure where I was going with that. I was just saying in our love relationship, I think we can live guarded in our relationship. And again, I think that, the reality is a lot of people, they live boring lives. And
I don't want to live boring.
That's all I'm saying is you put all your inhibitions aside and be willing to risk it all. Fun. Right? Yeah, well, be willing to risk it all for the love that you have for your spouse.
Yeah.
If you're conditional always and giving yourself to your spouse, if it's whether he does or she does,
yeah, you get in trouble with that.
You cannot. It's got to be unconditional. It's got to be a fully, And again, this sounds like this is foreign. I think the world we live in.
Okay.
But you got to be all in regardless of whether stipulations or conditions are met. You got to be all in, and this is what we say all the time. It's a total surrender. It's a total give to our spouse.
We wait, we wait to see how, he's going to act or what he's going to do. Everything's conditional.
That's my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So give up on the conditions.
Yep.
And just love like you're supposed to love, right?
That's right.
So what are we talking about today?
You know the title. You do the titles. What's the title?
Okay. You want me to sing you the title? I got a song for you today. This is a special Valentine's version. I got a song for you today. What's love got to do with it?
Oh, my God. You do realize that song that maybe
terrible.
A lot of our listeners don't even know what
Probably
that is.
Not. Yeah, because it's older than some of them.
Oh, it's a lot older than some of them. It's old Tina.
Some of them probably heard it.
Some of them probably have, but again, Tina
heard
Turner.
That phrase, right? What's love got to do with it?
That was when was she popular? Like 2000?
I don't know. Long time ago.
90s. But again, she had
I was
that
younger
song.
than I am now. I know that. You remember it?
Yeah. What's love got to do it? What's love but a secondhand emotion? That's what she always said. Mm-hmm. And I don't know all the implications. I never did dig into that song. But
I don't know. I didn't either. I just liked the title. Especially in this month and week, especially of love. You know, really like in this marriage relationship, in this home family life, you know, what is the love connection? I mean, I think when couples first get married, you know, it's all about the love. Like, I'm so in love. It's love. We just get married because we're in love. Right. And that's wonderful. Yeah. But what they're most of the time referring to is this feeling that they have, this emotion that they have. And then when that feeling and that emotion is gone, yes, when that's kind
butterflies
of eludes our life because reality sets in.
Now? You ever get butterflies?
Occasionally I do, absolutely.
That's great. Mm-hmm. You know, I think the reality.
Do you? You get butterflies?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do. But again, it's still what you're saying is again, there's nothing wrong. It's that eros kind of love. It is that love that you know that's not referred to much in the Bible as far as New Testament language. But
it's more just a gushy physical feeling or reaction.
But it is a type of love that we get to feel.
Yes.
And
I'm glad for it.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I still feel that.
Yeah, but the thing is, what we're saying today is there's more to it.
Yes.
Isn't that what we're getting at? That there's more to it than just the ooey gooey emotional feelings that we get to share in moments together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We get to share together. Because again, we've been almost married. We've been married almost 40 years.
I know this is a big year for us.
Yeah, and I still.
That's crazy.
And I know this may gross some of you out, but I'm just saying that, at 61, I still emotionally, physically, intimately, there's still those, kind of butterflies.
Yeah,
that excitement,
I like
that passion that is real, that attraction that is real. That
and I can say the same. I'm not 61, but just throw that in there. I still that I feel is still alive in our marriage relationship.
Yeah,
I do think though that it is a product of a deeper love that we have tried to nourish and build together.
Sure.
The act of love, right, over and over again, that reaches beyond just that feeling that we were talking about, that, euphoria feelings that you experience. I know we say it a lot, and you hear older couples, you've probably heard older couples say this. I thought I loved you then when we got married, and man, I didn't know anything compared to the love that I have, the passion, the desire for intimacy, the desire just to be together, just to go have a meal together, friendship. Or sit down and drink. Yeah, the friendship, to drink a cup of coffee.
The commitment.
Yeah.
The honor.
Right.
All of that.
What was there then, though, just like pales in comparison to where you are 39 years in.
The way I loved her when I married her pales in comparison to the way I love her now.
Yes.
And that's true, I think, of a lot of people who've been in this committed love relationship.
Right, and maybe not even 39 years. You be way,
this wonderful thing called marriage, though, right? But we're saying that love really is. Love does have something to do with it.
Everything to do with it. Yeah.
Again, it is not just that feeling or that emotion, but it is something that we experience over a lifetime.
Yeah. That grows.
Yeah. Whether you're 2 years in or 40 years in, the fact is there is that place in your life that because of the commitment to one another, the commitment to good, the love in action. 1 Corinthians 13.
The true love chapter, right?
Bears through, believes through,
all those things.
Through, all of that. But again, that kind of love, that kind of committed love results in the place that in this relationship where this intimacy is shared, that, man, it means it carries so much more.
Yeah.
Is that the right way to say it?
I mean, I don't know another way to say it. I wish we could, maybe say it more emphatically, but it's just that real love, that God love. You said it, 1 Corinthians 13, that it has everything to do with this relationship. Yeah, it might have been just the feeling of love that we had as we got married, or as you begin your life together, your relationship together. But as that love grows, and that kind of love that God describes, we allow that to grow in our life. Man, that real love is what sustains you. We said it, that kind of, those feelings come and go. Right. Some days you may feel more in love than you do on other days. And so as that feeling goes and comes and, rises and maybe falls because of seasons and times and things that are going on in your life, the real love that God gives us in our heart, that he grows, and it goes for a lifetime. It sustains a relationship through all the things. Right, through all the stuff, all the battles.
We're talking like an agape kind of love.
Yeah,
like a
God love.
Yeah, and it is
like a 1 Corinthians love.
It is a love of choice, right?
Absolutely,
it's something we choose in our commitment or in our relationship. It's something we choose every day to somehow care for, or to. Again, I use the word commit again, but to commit to the person that God has given us in marriage. And I think that can be taken so lightly. And
that kind of love, or just the need for that kind of love? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think that it can be taken lightly from the standpoint of how I operate or how I live in that. That it is the mode that I live in. It should be the mode that I live in, the way that I treat you, the way that I love you and care for you. It is a decision. It's not always because I feel like it.
Exactly.
Right? It is an agape kind of love. That it's a love of choice. God chose to love us. He loved us anyway.
Thank
right?
God. Yeah.
And I think we have to do that. I know there are times you have to love me in spite of, right? You have to love me anyway.
And so do you. I'll wear that shoe too.
It'd probably be more.
There have been a couple times. Yeah,
it'd probably be more.
Just love him because he's my husband. And
I'm just saying people relate to it better if you think of it the other way. I'm probably more difficult in a lot of ways, but I'm just saying that there is that place that you have to choose to love your spouse, right?
Yeah.
Regardless.
And you have to choose acts of love regardless.
Yeah.
Just choose to walk that out. I had a quote here from Gary Chapman. Gary Chapman, he calls this falling in love, the beginning of a relationship, as an emotional experience. He says it's the tingles, it's the warm, bubbly feelings for the member of the opposite sex. Okay? Makes sense, right?
Yeah.
But he goes on to explain, he says that while the tingles are real and important, they are not the basis for a satisfactory marriage. Now, what I'd like to say to that is, I believe that emotional experience, the tingles, he said the warm, bubbly, whatever, I believe that's experience. Yeah, I still believe that. What's love have to do with it? I believe that emotional experience that comes at the beginning of a relationship is something that we can experience over and over again in a relationship, right? It may not be every day, but I still believe.
The experts would say that is not necessarily true, and they would definitely say that is not something they would expect.
Yes, I've heard
that. The experts.
Yeah, can we do quote experts?
Yeah. The problem I have with that line of thinking is that my experience is different than that.
Yep, and our experience changes everything.
And
right?
We're not anything. Let us say this again. We said all along.
I know what you're going to say.
There's nothing that is that special about us, other than you kind of frame your words. You frame your world by your words, right? We talk about it a lot. I guess that helps. But again, we're just saying that our experience supersedes, I still have that kind of passion, romantic kind of
same
bubbly emotions for my wife. And it's not something you have to put on. You can't put that on. You can't do that for 40 years.
You get tired of doing that, right?
You can't do it for that long. But she knows that I'm still crazy about her. You know, that there's that attraction.
There's nowhere I'd rather be, nobody I would rather spend my time with. You know, and that warm, bubbly, I mean, I don't know, it sounds kind of funny to say it that way, but it really is. It's just there's a warmth there. There is something inside that's just kind of excited to be together, to have some time together.
But is it because of the other?
Is it because of the...
Yeah, is that the result of there being that intentional...
Absolutely.
I think that's what I'm trying to lean toward.
Yes.
There is that place in our life where you have to be very intentional. I'll say it this way. Sometimes you have to do things intentionally that may not be your nature. Right. That eventually will become...
It will become your nature. Yeah.
And I do believe that can happen because, again, it's my experience. It's what I lived into. And when I see that and when we experience that, it's hard to deny.
For sure. And I think what he's saying that warm, you know, fuzzy, whatever, bubbly, that's not the basis for a satisfactory marriage. I think that's absolutely true, because if that's all I'm dependent on, that's not going to happen every day. No. But if that love grows into the God love, the agape love, that is the basis for a satisfactory marriage, a satisfactory relationship, and it's also the foundation upon which we will see that love bubble. I don't know another way to say it. For that love to grow so that it is that deep love of 1 Corinthians 13, but it's also the emotional love that I get to feel and I get to live out. I get to enjoy, right?
Yeah. Again, it is alive and living passion. And I think that you know, the Bible's very clear about that there are passions that we have, that are God-given, whether they're sexual,
that's right,
whether it's just the physical,
created that way.
There should be. That is there. But in that, I think that we want to do what we want to, the foundational piece to be that we've made this choice that love has everything to do with it. I'm committed to my spouse. I'm committed to my marriage. I'm committed to this relationship.
I choose love. I choose my spouse every day.
I get to feel it later.
Yeah.
If I can say it that way. I get if I act on this thing, there are times I get to feel it. I don't have to, but I get to, right? I don't have to feel it, but I get to. I don't have to have that little mushy-gushy emotional excitement, you know, those bubblies. You don't have to have that.
Right.
But again, if I commit myself to the kind of love that we're to have for one another, then we get to experience.
Yes. It's that commitment that brings the other.
Right.
And not the other that creates some kind of deep commitment in our life.
Yeah.
So love, you asked Tina Turner's question, what's love got to do with it? Love has everything to do with it, but you got to know what kind of love it is.
Yeah.
It's the God kind of love. It's that agape love. It's choosing, you said it over and over, it's choosing that love and to operate out of that when I feel like it, when I don't, when I'm not having my way, on the day that I am having my way.
Yeah.
You know, in all situations, in all circumstances, it's that I'm choosing love. I'm choosing that God love as the foundation of our relationship that builds that satisfaction.
And the simple way to answer that, how do you do that? It's just simple. I mean, you follow what God's word establishes as a principle. And
it's true.
You know, one of the principles is clear. Romans 5:8. God demonstrated His love for us, in that while we were sinners, He gave. He still gave His Son. He gave up His one Son, His only Son. He gave Him to show us His love for us. So again, I think in that, you know, the simple way is look for ways to be a giver, not a taker. Right. To be the one that's willing to go low.
Selfless.
To lift our spouse, to serve our spouse. And that whole heart of giving, I think, is the way to that. I think that's
For sure.
The very simple step that you can take today.
Right.
You don't need anything else today.
That's right.
For you to start moving toward
4
what we're
days
talking about.
From Valentine's. I mean, by the time 3 days. Okay, 3 days. By the time Valentine's gets here, I mean, you can have a love revolution.
Woo.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, and then you never know what might happen.
You never know.
Might be roses.
Rose petals.
Rose petals down the hallway.
That's right.
Know.
Candlelight.
Never know.
Sweet chocolates on your pillow.
Yeah, strawberry.
Chocolate-covered strawberries. That's what I like. They're good for you because it's fruit.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Hey, always remember, man, we're for you. And again, I know it's last minute. You can still sign up for Home Matters.
For our Marriage Matters getaway. We're just a couple days away. I mean, we're going to be out of town here and just enjoying life in Pigeon Forge for a couple days. And
love you to go do it.
Some marriage, some teaching. We love it. Yep. Yeah, you got your sweatshirt on. I can't find my brown sweatshirt.
Hey,
I need me another
always one. Remember.
Yes.
That the reason we do this and the reason we love for you to share is because one reason. That is because your home
matters. That's right.
Always.
We love you so much.
Your kids, share the podcast, and we can't wait.
That's right. We will see you next time.